What is up, Flockers? That is my fellow Lockers and aspiring Lockers. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to pull off this style that is quick and easy, and it looks fun, and it's edgy, and it, like I said, it takes a matter of minutes to do. So if you're interested in seeing that, then stick around. I feel like I'm always forgetting my water bottle when I want to film these videos lately, but if I were up in my bathroom doing this, then I would have my water bottle. So do as I say, not as I do. But normally I would go in with some moisture just to make sure that my locks and my hair was not dry going in to do this, but you can do it on dry hair too. And honestly, the way that I came up with this one or thought of this one was I was at a conference for a week and I was just hitting that middle part. I was singing at a conference every night on stage for a week, and I was just hitting that middle part every day. And then by like night 4, I was like, maybe I should try and do something different, spice it up a little bit, give a little extra. And so we finished rehearsal and had to be on stage in like 30 minutes or something, so I had to go back to my room, get dressed, and while I was there, I just threw this together really quickly. Those of you who have watched my styles on this channel before know that I love a good flat twist because it's simple and easy and it doesn't require a lot of skill, unlike, you know, possibly cornrowing takes a little bit more skill and effort than a flat twist. So it's gonna look the best if you have a fresh retwist or retie. I don't. We're 4 weeks in, but that's okay. But I literally just went through and kind of course, if you have a mirror and you want to be particular about your parts, then you can make sure that you go in and make good parts as well. And even section your hair off so that you're not worried about overlapping. But it's just a good flat twist going back. I'm not even being that particular about the way it looks. And honestly, I'm going halfway back. And something that I love is when your locks get to a length that you don't have to use hair ties or anything like that to tie your hair up anymore. You can literally just use your hair to tie your hair off. I don't know, there's just something about using your own hair to lock in a style. No pun intended, but all puns intended. All right, so far, we've got 2. Again, like I said, if you take the time to part clear, like nice parts, and if you got a fresh retie, then it's gonna come off a little bit cleaner than this. But it honestly doesn't even matter. All right, so we're just gonna continue this, going back. And I'm not even, like, there's ways to really be meticulous about your rolls if you want to pick up one lock at a time as you're going back, kind of in a cornrow style. But I'm literally just rolling and picking up as I go along. I'm not trying to be particular and make sure that I'm grabbing a certain amount of locks. So that's just up to you, personal preference, and how you're wanting your style to look. When I tie them off with my own hair, I'm not tying it in a knot. I'm just literally just one time, one loop, and I'm not tying it super tight because it holds well, and I'm gonna be able to get it out later, and I don't wanna snatch any of my hair out because that junk hurts. And we're not trying to thin edges. Folks out here trying to regrow edges, so don't do anything to counteract that. All right, so as you see, like I said, normally if I was trying to get it to look super neat, then I would be very meticulous about starting off with 2 locks and then picking up one as I go along, but I'm literally, this is a style that you can decide you want it to be super neat, or like I said, if you got 10 minutes and you need to get out the door, you can go ahead and throw this up really quickly without having to put a lot of effort into it. But when you're done, I totally missed an entire lock. We just gonna leave that out. It's because I can't see, I'm only looking in the viewfinder. We're just gonna leave that out and make it do what it do and act like that was on purpose. That's gonna be our little sideburn bayang situation on the side. All right. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Right. And of course you can also choose the thickness of it. You don't have to do single rows like I'm doing of Locs. You can double the size of them, you can triple the size. If you have Microlocs or if you have thicker traditional Locs, then you know, you can vary the size that you want your sections to be, depending on the thickness of your Locs, depending on the spacing and your parting that you have. Oh, y'all. Uh-oh, this one's coming apart, see? Did I completely miss this one? Or I tied it, but I tied it behind the actual thing. That's what happened. So you gotta be careful when you're tying it, because I tied it off, but I didn't tie it off. I missed the actual lock that I was tying it into. That's all right though. For time's sake, we're just going to go in, repair, let me see. We'll take this lock. We'll wrap this one around this way. And you choose where you want, like if you want your swoop to be right here, or if you want it to go to the middle of your head. It depends, you know, however far you want it. But you choose how far you want to go up. This little piece is bothering me, but like I said, we're gonna pretend like that's what we meant to do. All right, so then you're left with this side. You got this side down up. You got a little bang situation over here that you can leave like this. If you want, you could even do Bantu knots on this section. You know, wrap it up like that to get the curl and then release it so that you have a little curly bang situation. So, like I said, you can leave it like this. That took me all of, I think, about 5 minutes to do. All right. And then those of y'all that know, those of y'all that are OG to this channel, know I like a little bit of good old lock jewelry. I love me some clasp, because again, they're simple. You can just fasten them on wherever you want so that they're actually visible. You can scatter them, put them all in a line if you want. All right, 1, 2, and then we'll do one more. Near the bottom. Boom. All right, so now you have this half back mohawk situation type thing going on with your little intentional wisp. All right, over here, you got your little situation, your little waterfall on this side with your bayang that you could pin back. You could leave it out like this. If you wanted to, you could totally give this side its own little moment. Give it a little roll to the back and leave some wisping down. All right, so there's a lot of things that you could do within 10 minutes with this style. Like I said, if you want something like that, where they're not all down, that's actually look at me. You still got your little bang situation, but you also got I don't even have a thing to hold it in, so I'm just gonna use this little clasp. just for the purpose of putting that in so that we can see it without my hands holding it. But I'm not mad at this, look at that. If you found this video helpful, make sure to click that like button and also hit the subscribe button so that you can join the flock. Ooh, I don't even know if subscribe. I don't know why I can't say that word. But hit that button so that you can join the flock. And before you go anywhere, make sure to check out some of the other videos that have popped up. I've got playlists, I've got hair tutorials, I've got pretty much anything you could possibly want that has to do with locks. So, I'll see you there.